Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun. Okay, so we've got a nice start going, so I've got a nice clean edge to work from. But what I'm going to do, because this cutoff tool is, it's old style cutoff tool, and the new style don't work on this lathe, so we're going to take it over the bandsaw, cut that off, end up with some scrap, bring it back, square it up, and go ahead and finish it off. So let's take it out. Alright, well, here's what we're going to go for first. Once I got the radius all set, I ended up with a pretty thick piece there, which is good because I want to trim that down. And also I tried to put a radius in there, and it just looked terrible. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that radius out. We're going to trim this down to, probably a quarter inch. I mean, a quarter inch. We're going to trim it down probably 80 thousandths or so, and then put a taper on it, and from there you'll kind of see what we're gonna do. Oh, that's jumping around though. We don't want jumping around. That's better. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's, what we're going to do is come in and just start putting our taper in. We have one here that we put the taper in, and so we've got our measurement on one veneer caliper there, but I need to get this measurement here, and so we'll kind of dedicate this veneer caliper to this thickness. And I'm gonna trim that inside just a little bit because I'm seeing that there's a bit of an edge there. Yeah. No, it's still there. That's good. Yeah, we still got about 20 or 30 to go. Fairly even cut. And let's see what our thickness is. That's good. Now we want to come in and just cut this flat until we come up with 900 and something thousandths. 9 or 10. A little bit more. And that looks pretty good. Okay, take that out. Of course, I scored it, of course. Let's do it again. Oh, let me clean up this front edge a little bit. And we have a nice shape to go to the next step. And we only have, what, 6 more of these or so? No problem. Okay, so we've got our, all of our pieces cut and trimmed. And now we want to come in and create the fluting. And we're gonna go ahead and put this down. There we go. And I want to drag this over to 0 just to start at the right number. There's 0. Okay. And we're going to throw a quick mark on it. Because we got 7 of them to do. And let's get started. I centered it, and so we're all set, and we're going to rotate this 60 degrees each time, and we're going to come in 160,000. Oh, I'm sorry, 140, 150, and almost 60. There we go. Rotate. So we're going to go 60 degrees, 50, 60. We're going to mark it and catch the next one. All right, that looks pretty good. I think we got ourselves a knob there. Next. Well, hell's bells, it's dark out, and what time is it? 5:30? I think it's time to go down below and have a little dinner and kick back. See you in the morning. Hey, it's a couple of days later, and we're finally back to these things, and I took a file to one of them, and oh man, it just took forever to do it, to get all the edges, you know, unsharpened. And so I think what I'm going to do is take my little jeweler's Fordham here and go ahead and just round off this stuff. And it looks like it's doing a great job. Yep. That feels pretty good. Yeah, I'm not feeling any sharp edges. That took a bit of time. We're going to go on, and we've got 3 more to do, and then we'll be done. And I'll be back. Okay, hey, Nick Collier back. It's about, I don't know, 3-4 days later. I got kind of sidetracked with a couple other things, and we're back. So right today, I'm going to bring you down close so you can see what we're doing, and we'll talk about that. Okay, I talked about drilling all the way through and welding the knob to the shaft. And doing all kinds of other approaches, and I realized, hey, I've got some really nice roll pins here. They'll work just fine. We're not putting a huge amount of pressure on this. Basically, it's just a real free spinning deal. So I think what we're going to do is find center and just run a drill bit down through the center and drop a roll pin in there. So, okay, hang on, let's go a little faster. Bring it in until we touch. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay, we're looking to kick here. Come on, kicking. Kick it in. Half a thou at a time. Come on. I know. There it goes. All right, so that. Let's just zero it out. We'll get it rolling again. We'll take it back over to here. And we'll get it to kick once more. Up a little higher. There we go. Okay, any second now. There it is. All right. So we're at 906,000, 900 thousandths and 6/10. So 450 and 3/10 if we're being super accurate. So 450, let's just go 96. 1, 2, 3, 4, 45, 49, 50. And that should drop us right dead center. Okay, we're going to drop it down. We're going to put a chuck in there and put a little drill bit in. Let's rotate down a bit so we can see it. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. All right. And oh, we want to do a center first, because that's a pretty thin drill bit. That sucker will bounce around on us. All right, so let's eyeball it first. Make sure we're in the center. Looks pretty centered to me. I'm saying. And then let's get it away from that edge a bit. Something like right about there, I would say. That looks pretty good to me. Yeah. Got our hole started. We're going to run it down with a 99 drill bit, and I can't remember what number it is, but it's a number bit of some sort. 99 thousandths. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Yep. Alright, our bit keeps jumping. There we go. That should do the trick. I just remembered the shaft is stainless steel, so it's going to cut a little bit harder. There we go. We made it. No problem. Now what I want to do is, without moving anything, I'm going to pull the bit out. And we'll see if that pin even comes close to fitting. Pretty good. All right, let's take it out. And take it over to the anvil, or the vise, and see if we can tap it in. Oh, we got just a bit of a burr right there, so I'm going to get a... That's better. All right. A little tap tap. Right on through. It's a beautiful thing. Wipe it off. And we have a knob connected to our shaft. Let's do 2 more of those and we will be back. All right, well, we're actually getting pretty close here to welding all this together and then cutting it in half. But first we got to put our followers in here. So we got a couple of cam followers, and they need to go like right in there somewhere. And I'm thinking probably about halfway to that line there. So something like about there. Let's pull our plates out and figure a line for it. Alright, and I'm seeing right straight across, but you know what, I'm going to give it just a little bit more room, and let's just scribe a line right across there, lay it back down and see how it's going to play out. Somewhere right in there. And worst comes to worst, we can just round these points off a little bit. I mean, there doesn't have to be much to connect to get this to contact whatever it is we're trying to contact. And the one thing I want to do is I want to be able to run this in this way or this way. And so that's why we want to drill a hole there. Let me see what we have size-wise. And we're looking at 500 even. So a ½ inch. And hopefully we have a nice reamer that'll ream that out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this matters that we're centered, but not within, you know, a gnat's ass. So we're gonna just come in and eyeball this baby in. Let me get my cheater glasses on so I can come in nice and close. There's halfway. And we're going to drop this back to about right there. Yeah, I would think that that is just fine. We're going to want a center drill just to make sure we stay true. That's good. Our next drill . Go. Probably going to want to bring it down just a little bit. And this drill is one size under ½ inch. Go for it. Good start. And we're going to come in with our reamer. And let's get a little bit more oil in this can here. There we go. Done deal. All right. Take this one out. Come in and counter those. We can just do those by hand. Okay, probably that reamer was just slightly worn. It looks pretty beat up. I mean, it still cuts just fine, but it didn't make it big enough. So what we're going to do is come in with a, and since I don't have a fresh reamer, we're going to come in with a adjustable reamer and go ahead and see what we can do about reaming this out. Bring it back up. And I might have it in upside down. That's better. Okay, so now we want to just adjust this reamer back just a little bit. And run it through. And we just keep trying it until it works. A little bit better. Oh, yeah, it started going in. Okay, just a smidge more. Okay, give that a try. It's going in, just not as smoothly as I want. Try it again. There it is. Almost. Might have a little bit of a taper to it. I may not have gone past the actual reamer. Some of these reamers have just a slight bit of a arch to them. There it is. Right there. Bing. Done deal. All right. Take this one out.